Digitsbby! Welcome back, everyone, to Digitsbby. Look at this game I'm playing. Title: Digitsbby gets super upset at Super Luigi Galaxy. Session 1. Can you believe it? So, people have been watching Digitsbby, twitch.tv/Digitsbby, for several years now, since the Japan days of the channel. Might remember that I played several, in fact all of the games in this Super Mario 3D collection for Nintendo Switch. In 2021, I played Super Mario 64. I got all 120 stars. In, I think also 2021, maybe continuing into 2022, I played Super Mario Sunshine and painstakingly got all 120 shines, which involved a lot of blue coins and silly lily pad levels and all sorts of ridiculous other things. Then in 2022, I played Super Mario Galaxy and got 120 stars. I was really pleased with what I'd accomplished on the channel. I got, I 100%ed all three of these games, or so I thought. Until BlazerGamer112 pointed out to me that you haven't really 100% completed Super Mario Galaxy unless you've also 100% completed Super Luigi Galaxy. And that involves playing the entire game all over again from the beginning and getting 120 stars once again. That's crazy. So tonight we're going to start Super Luigi Galaxy. As the viewers can see, I still have my Nintendo Switch set to Japanese. I'll read along with the game as we're playing it. This game isn't really too plot heavy, but there is some plot at the beginning and text to read here and there. But yeah, this will be interesting because, oh yeah, and I guess I have to actually use the motion controls here too. I don't even know what this Yoshi file is. I booted up this game yesterday and was looking at this. I think maybe I actually created another file on accident, because it looks like I didn't even start this. But the file was created in April of 2022, so that probably happened while I was streaming the game and I accidentally clicked on one of the meteors and created a second file by mistake. But this is the one that we played to complete. That's what it says up there with the 2 crowns and everything. I completed the game with 120 stars. And wait, so it opened this? Oh, is this a thing that it automatically creates that second file? See, I don't even know these things. The date that the Yoshi file was completed, I don't think it's a test file, because you can see here that Yoshi file was completed on the same day, April 13th, that I last played even my first file here. So I don't know, that's kind of strange. But I do know that the way to activate a Luigi playthrough is to just click this little icon here. So, what is that saying? Oh, my friends are online. I wonder which friends are online. We could snoop, but I think real names and stuff are used in the profiles. Let's not snoop, my friends. So yeah, it'll be exciting, it'll be fun. See, the thing is, I haven't played Mario Galaxy at all, or any 3D Mario platformer actually, since that Galaxy playthrough over 3 years ago now. So it'll be more interesting and fresh compared to if I had just started Luigi Galaxy immediately after finishing the Mario playthrough. Because I believe it's exactly the same levels as a Mario playthrough, really. So it wouldn't have been very fresh or interesting to play back then. Oh, that's right, I can use the R to recenter. Okay. So yeah, let's get the story going. Playing as Luigi. There must be a new story and everything. I don't even know. As I was saying, I've never played the Luigi mode before. I don't even really know what's different about it, other than that it's basically the same game. People in chat can feel free to let me know if the audio balance is weird, like if I'm too quiet or the game's too loud or whatever. I did test it yesterday, but you can't really tell how things are gonna sound until viewers are watching and commenting. Mega sameta, ja asobo yo. Hey, you awake? Let's play. Alright, I had to get used to these controls again, so I can run, jump. How do I grab him? Do I just touch him to grab? Like if I collide with the rabbit, that counts as a grab? Oh, I don't get to grab at all. I was just being led to more rabbits. Onigokko shio yo. Let's play tag. Minna o tsukamaerareta ra koko wa doko ka oshiete ageru. If you can catch all of us, we'll teach you something here. So Luigi, it's interesting to see you as a chatter at twitch.tv/Digitsbby. I'm curious about some of the other like regulars from not just from Nick's chat, but like from people who used to watch my channel back when I streamed in Japan. The thing is, the time zones are so different that I feel like some of the followers I had that are from like the UK or Australia, for example, might not be able to watch at the time I'm streaming now. Like they might be asleep or working or whatnot at this time. Chit, skamachata! Oh no, he got me. Oh, it wasn't a rabbit, it was a star the whole time. Dokan ni kakuriria yokatta na. I wish I had hidden in the pipe. That's a hint. Hidden in the pipe with red text for emphasis. Well, here's a pipe. So let's check the pipe. And there's another one. So this is, can I get the star bits? Yeah. This is interesting. The game doesn't really even start with much of a story compared to the cutscenes at the beginning of Mario. Chie tsukamatata, it says the same thing again. I got caught. Ah. Kusa no shigemi ni kakureru datta. I wish I'd hidden in the tall grass, or in the bush. The shigemi. 8 minutes short of midnight. Yeah, for your time zone. Hold on, I gotta... What's going on Discord? Ooh, I'm getting an excellent bitrate on my stream. That's good. I had technical problems last time when I was playing, so I was worried. I'll respond to that message later. Okay, so tall grass, or not tall grass, but a bush we're looking for, like this one, for example. Oh, well, there he is. Ah, zannen. Ah, too bad. Sugoi, mina tsukamaeta ne. Wow, you got everybody. Anata nara mama no chikara ni nareru hazu. Someone like you should be able to use Mama's powers. I think we're about to be shown just who Mama is. Spoilers for people who haven't seen the Mario playthrough, I guess. Totuzen tsurete kitari shite gomen nasai. Sorry to bring you all the way here so suddenly. Koko wa daichi touchu o kakeru hoshi. Watashi tachi wa... What does that say? Heaven's door. Ama no tobira to yonde imasu. This is a star between land and space. We call it Heaven's Door, or this is kind of weird to explain, but it's like a Japanese word that means Heaven's Door that would be pronounced Ama no Tobira. But above it, in that little text above the red kanji characters, it literally just says Heaven's Door in the phonetic alphabet. Ue ni watashi tachi no mama ga imasu. Mama no onegai o kite agete. Our mama's up there. Please listen to her request. Alright, so I guess Luigi jumps differently, right? It seems like he jumps higher. He gets some pretty high jumps. Like I can probably like backflip into a cutscene if I do this right, or side flip into a cutscene. Yeah, there we go. Kono Heaven's Door kara zutto anata o mite imashita. I've been watching you from Heaven's Door. I don't know what they would have called this in English. They probably wouldn't use the word heaven in localization. Watashi no nawa wa Rosetta, hoshi o miru mono. And her name is... It's Rosalia, right? It's been a while. In English, she's called Rosalia, right? She's called Rosetta in Japanese, as in like Rosetta Stone. My name is Rosetta. I watch over the stars like she's like the guardian of the stars. Taisetsu na hito o torimodosu ni wa hoshiboshi o wataru chikara ga hitsuyou desu. In order to Rescue your precious one. You need the power to cross the stars. Anata ni hoshi no ko o kashi shimashou. Doesn't say chi no ko, which is these are called starlies in English. They're chi no ko, hoshi no ko, so star child. I'll lend you one of my star children. And so this absolute unit of a star, gives us the power. Look at our gloves, they're glowing. Spin ga tsukaeru you ni natta. Joy-Con no futte kuru kuru, wai demo kuru kuru. You got the power to spin. Just shake the Joy-Con or press the Y button to kuru kuru, which means to spin. Anata to onajiku, watashi tachi ni mo wazawai ga furikarimashita. Like you, we have gotten dragged into a disaster. We've been met with a terrible fate, haven't we? Sono chi no koto tomo ni, douka watashi tachi no nakama, Grando Star o osukui kudasai. Together with the Starly, please rescue our friends, the Grand Stars. Hoshikuzu no megumi ga aran koto o. May the star bits bless you. Wonder if anybody else is going to be tuning in on a Thursday evening US time, really. It's like the middle of the night for others. Alright, so we have our star friend here who's going to talk to us as soon as we gain control. What's the point in giving me control if you're just going to make me sit through text again? Koyu kawase na mono ni wa Joy-Con no futte spin desu. When you approach breakable objects, shake the Joy-Con to spin. Or maybe I'll just press the Y button so I don't punch my desk. Spin no teki ni atereba kizetsu sasetari mo dekimasu yo. You can also use the spin to paralyze enemies. Furenai toki wa Y de mo daijoubu. Or if you don't want to shake, just press the Y button. Which is what I'll do. Kore wa Starring to ite hoshi o tobidasu tame no hashadai desu. This is called a star ring. It's used to launch you into the stars. Soba de Joy-Con no futte kudasai. Anata o hoshi no tabi ni izanaimasu. Just shake the Joy-Con to begin your journey. Furenai toki wa Y demo daijoubu. Or if you can't shake, just press Y. Sa. Yarekshi, that's ridiculous. Ginga no sekai e. Gobun o inoiri shite orimasu. Now, off to the galaxy, off to basically the world of the Milky Way, but it's written as Gyarakshi in subtitle text, or caption. I pray for your well wishes on your journey, basically. I'll take notes, as usual, of some of the vocab they use in this game. New words that I can learn. Alright, so I guess they're not giving us a whole lot of tutorial, because they would assume that players playing as Luigi would already know how to play the game. So it's not really explaining how to... Oh, well, it's because I skipped the tutorial, didn't I? Omachi shite Star ringu yoi shimashita. I've been waiting. I prepared a star ring for you. Kedo, inzeki ni atatte konna gonna ni kore ja hoshi kara tobidasemasen. But I got hit by a meteor, and so all the star pieces scattered. We won't be able to launch into the stars at this rate. Kakero wa doko da? Ashimoto ni ki o tsuke nagara sagashite kudasai. What happened to the star pieces? Watch your step and go look for them, but watch your step. There's a 1-up up here if I can do a little Luigi high jump for it. Oh, and there's a thing right here too. If I could get to this. It's kind of awkward to get that high jump ready. I can just backflip. Can you backflip in Mario Galaxy? I don't remember. You can, yeah, okay. Luigi no Nokori ninzu ga hitori fueta. You got 1-up. Your extra lives increased by 1. We're off to the next part of the level. This game has good music. I hope it's not picking up on my mic. I didn't want to just like completely mute the game, but I do have my microphone pretty close to the TV I'm playing on, so I'm keeping the volume low, but I'd like to actually be able to listen to the game that I'm playing. Oh, what did that do? Just dizzy all of the enemies? It seems like it. Oh, there's a Starly that's captured. Koko kara dashite, teki no dareka ga kagi o motte iru hazu desu. Help me out of here. One of those enemies must have the key. Why o furu ka why they spin? Teki ga kizetsu shitara tai atari desu. Just shake the Joy-Con or press Y to spin. And then tackle the enemies while they're dizzy. Oops. It says that, and then I immediately just run right into one and take damage. That's fun. There's the key, though. That's a giant key. Where was the Goomba hiding that? Alright, hello, friend. Arigato, thank you. Ue no yosai no nakama mo tasukete kuremasu ka? Will you help my friends in the fortress up above, too? Star Ringu ne henshin shimasu. Boku ni notte susunde. I'm gonna transform into a star ring. You use me to go ahead. Henshin, transform. This paralyzes everyone, yeah? Maybe not everyone, but the closest enemy to it. Look at this big dude. Did I have something important? Yeah, I had the key. That automatically unlocks the barrier when you just touch the key. That's interesting. Where is our friend? Here he is. Isoide, kono naka ni mo nakama ga. Hurry, my friend is in here. Omachi shite Took you long enough. Are wa Grand Star, boku tachi no nakama desu. This is a Grand Star, one of our friends. Ano machine de Grand Star no chikara o sui totte nanika tsukurou to shite imasu. They're using the Grand Star's power for that machine to make something. Kono mama de wa Grand Star ga shinde shimaimasu. At this rate, the Grand Star is gonna die. Douka machine o tomete kudasai. Do something and stop the machine. There really is like no story going into this, is there? There's no like Bowser or anything. You're just replaying the levels with minimal plot as Luigi. Alright, so here's one of these little... It's not really even a puzzle. Oh, but they're making it a puzzle by explaining something that's very obvious. Yuka ni aru paneru no switch o ofu ni shite machine o tomete kudasai. Use the panels on the floor. Switch the panels on the floor to off to stop the machine. What? Aren't they all off? Oh, there's more. I was like, what? I had switched all of them already. Are there more somewhere on the other side? Yes, there are. There we go. Green for stop the machine. Alright, thank you very much everybody for watching twitch.tv/Digitsbby. We collected the Grand Star. That's the final goal of the game. We've won. Super Luigi Galaxy 100% completed. Just kidding. Grand Star get, but that's just one of them. Alright, so we have the Grand Star, and oh, we're out here in the observatory, I think it's called, with not really, like, any plot explanation or anything. Again, you're just kind of playing the levels again with minimal plot, which I guess is kind of the point for people revisiting the game. To enjoy the levels again without having to, like, sit through excess cutscenes and such. Heaven's Door Galaxy. Toraware shi Grando Star no Star o teni ireta. Alright, that was called the, in Japanese at least, the Heaven's Door Galaxy. And I took back the stolen Grand Star. That's the first star in the game, 1 out of 120. Oh, that's right, you can get high scores with coins in this game. And I unlocked, or discovered, a new galaxy over here in the terrace. Oh, do we have plot? Oh, Tenmondai no tochi ni hi ga modorimashita na. Whoa, the observatory's torch is back on. Mada, roktosei no you ni chisana hikari desu ga, kore de chikotachi mo obiyezu ni sumisou desu na. Roktosei no you ni. It's a tiny little light, like, I don't know what Roktosei is, some kind of planet or something. It's just a little light, but with this, the Starlies will be able to live peacefully, without fear. Anata ga Grand Star o sukutte kureta okage desu. It's thanks to you for rescuing that Grand Star. Karera hoshi no tami wa watashi no taisetsu na kazoku nano desu. These star people are my precious family. Yokoso, Hokiboshi no Tenmondai e. Koko wa watashi to hoshi no tami no ie. Welcome to the... I guess I'll just call it the Star Observatory. This is where I and the star people live. Watashi tachi wa kono hoshi bune Hokiboshi no Tenmondai ni nori hoshi no umi o tabi shite imasu. We live aboard this star observatory and journey through the sea of stars, through the galaxy, the universe. Tabi no tochu, kono hoshi no mae o torisugiyoto shita toki, totemo tsuyoi nazo no inryoku ni hikare. Along our journey, as we passed by this star, we were pulled in by a strong and mysterious gravitational force. Kono hoshibuni no chikara ga hoshikuzu to tomo ni nagare ochite shimatta no desu. Hoshibune, it's a starship, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I should be calling it. It's literally what it's called. This starship it's falling along with the star bits. Chikara Soul, Power Star desu. The power, that's right, the power stars. Plays Titanic flute sound alert. I don't have sound alerts. I don't have all these complex luxuries for my channel. I just play video games and talk. Chikara o ushinatta Hoshibune wa fukai nemuri ni tsuita you ni ugoku naku natte shimaimashita. Without its power, the starship fell into a deep sleep and no longer moves. Anata no taisetsu na hito o tsuresatta mono tachi wa nagare ochita sono power star o hiroi. The one who kidnapped your precious one has also taken the fallen power stars. Uchu o wataru chikara o te ni irete shimatta you desu. And now has the power to traverse the galaxy. Please. Anata ni onegai ga arimasu. I have a request I must ask you. Kono tenmondai wa uchu ni chirabaru galaxy o star no chikara de utsushirasu koto ga dekimasu. A Phanto Clip reference. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, because Carl played Mario Galaxy. It's like he loves that game. It's his like a favorite game. Let's see. You can use this observatory to using the star's power can be used to travel to galaxies scattered throughout the universe, throughout space. Ima koko ni morotta star no chikara wa bilyoku desu ka chikaku no galaxy nara utsushirasu koto ga dekimasu. The star power is currently weak, but it can take you to nearby galaxies. Galaxy o kansoku suru basho wa domu toyu marui heiya desu. The place where you can observe the galaxies is that round dome room. Shikashi, ima modotta star no chikara de ugoku no wa wareware ga Hoshimi no terasu to yondeiru domo dake. Oh, so what she's talking about domes in general, and now she's okay, yeah, anyway. But with the star, the power of the star that you just retrieved, you're only able to use the dome that we call the terrace. Mazu wa Hoshimi no terasu e iki. First, go to the terrace. Soko kara mieru galaxy no power star o osukui kudasai. First, go to the terrace and rescue the power stars that you can find on on that galaxy or those galaxies. Sa sureba, kono hokiboshi no tenmondai mo hoshibune toshite no kino o kaifuku shi. When you do that, the observatory will become a starship, will recover its starship features once again. Power star o ubatta teki no yukui o ou koto ga dekiru deshou na. And with the rescue power stars, we'll be able to chase after the enemy. And Luigi has not a darn thing to say about that. But let's save the game. Will you save? Yeah or okay. So let's save the game with the one star we've gotten as Luigi, which is kept on the same file as my Mario playthrough, which is kind of nice. It doesn't take up like an entirely separate save slot. So the only place we can go, as she said, so far is here. Kochira ga kazuaru domo no hitotsu Hoshimi no terasu desu. This is one of our domes, one of many domes, the terrace. Oops. 1 second. I'm just going to get a drink of water real quick. Alright, I have returned. Oh man, see, I have this new mic. Unlike the mic that I used during the entire time I was streaming in Japan, I have a new mic that has a mute button on it, so I don't have to click anything. I can just tap the mute button on the mic, and then it's muted. And by the way, this new microphone, as I pointed out before in Nick streams and such, makes my voice sound so crispy, dude. Anyway. Yokozo mairaremashita. Koko ga watashi tachi ga domu to yondeiru tokoro. Welcome. This is one of the places we call domes. Samazama no galaxy o miru koto ga dekiru iwaba menu yakowari o tatsu basho de gozaimasu. This is where you can see many galaxies. Menu yakowari. In other words, where you can basically what he's saying is where you can make the most of your eyes. Is if I had to translate literally, that's pretty much what he says. Galaxy e wa kono mono ga annai itashimasu. This guy right here will show you the galaxies. Henshin shara star capture o hoshi de narate e o osite kudasare. Once it's transformed, use the star capture, which is the blue cursor. Aim it and then press A. Hoshi o mi ushinattara aru de reset dekimasu zo. And if you lose your cursor, just press R to reset. I don't know what to call that, the hontai? Or well, it's the keitai. Keitai modo nara game no tokusetsu tachi shite kudasare. And if you're playing on the handheld, just tap the screen. That's right, so they had to add this when porting this game to the Switch, because, of course, the original Nintendo Wii game, you're just playing on a TV all the time, but they had to account for the fact that on the Switch port, people could be playing this on a TV or on the handheld mode, and so the controls would be different depending on what they do. They can't have motion controls if people are playing on handheld. Alright, so I press the A button with the cursor lined up. Koko ni arawareto hoshiboshi, kore ga kono domu kara mieru galaxy toiu wake de gozaimasu. Hello, James, welcome. That's right, Luigi and the other Luigi. Which one are you talking to first, James? The stars that appear here, which could also mean planets. Hoshi's kind of an ambiguous word, but these stars you see here are the galaxies you can see from this dome. Hoshi ni kakareta suji wa tenmondai kara no kyori. Sono hoshi ni tadori tsuku no ni hitsuyou na chikara o arawashimasu. Let's see. The numbers that are written on these stars indicate the amount of star power you'll need to reach those galaxies based on the how distant they are from the observatory. Power star o tsukui chikara o kesshu suru koto de yori toi hoshi e iku koto ga dekiru no desu. Once you've rescued stars and gathered their power, you'll be able to travel to farther away galaxies. So for now, we only have one star. What is this? We can't do anything with it, right? Yeah, it's just all weird. The only galaxy we can go to is this first one, which I remember is the Good Egg Galaxy, or the Eggu Planeto Galaxy, the Egg Planet Galaxy. Motomo chikai kono galaxy de power star ga kansoku sareta you desu na. Kansoku means observe, right? So the oh yeah, because he's talking about it in the passive voice. Yeah, a power star was observed here at this closest galaxy. Doyara 悪の木で満ちているようです。どうかお気をつけて。I can... There's a bad vibe, like I can sense something... Basically, I have a bad feeling about this. Be careful, is what he says. Kono galaxy ni tobu. Fly to this galaxy. See, this is good to be able to stream again, because I can practice reading out loud and using Japanese a lot. I mean, I do, like, you know, I'd still study Japanese on my own and, like, play games and stuff, but it's not like I'm really reading stuff out loud in Japanese, which is kind of a different skill to practice compared to just, like, speaking, like, being able to read kanji at a natural pace without stuttering or slowing down. Oh, it seems like my bitrate got unstable, at least according to Twitch. But I still have the feature to not drop frames, so it seems like the stream should be fine. Welcome to the galaxy, it says in English. Alright, first I'm gonna fight these punks. So you can get up here. Yeah, this is like a shortcut, right? Moshi 疲れて天文台に帰りたかったらプラスを押しましょう. If you're ever feeling tired and want to go back to the observatory, press plus. 天文台に帰るを選ぶと帰ることができます. スターピースは持って帰れないから注意. You can select return to the observatory to return to the observatory. But be careful because you will not keep the star pieces that you've collected. Alright, what is through this pipe? It's just like a bonus. Looks like it. What? Oh, yeah, you need to use the ramp to cross the walls. Oh, it's one of these songs. I can't even hear this very well because my TV's turned so low. Yeah, alright, I can get a 1-up, yeah! Is it gonna go up there? Yes. Oh, nope, it's gonna stay over there. Oh, it is. Oh, shoot, don't disappear! Not after all I've done! After all I did for the 1-up, it disappeared! Unbelievable. All that work was for nothing, man. All the jumping and note chasing I did to get that 1-up, and it disappeared in like 5 seconds. Well, now we're down here, where the actual level takes place. Oh, wait, now we're back here. Okay. I think we're supposed to be somewhere down here, probably through the pipe where the star is waiting for us. No, that was just a pipe back up here. Hello, friend. Any tips, bro? Galaxyに落ちているスターピースはポイントで触れるだけで集められます. The star pieces that have fallen into this galaxy, you can gather them by just shaking the cursor. It did help me get back into the flow of the game, that's true. I'm trying to think, when is the last time I even played a 3D platformer? It's probably been quite a while. Yeah, I'm not sure. 50個で1アップしますし、貯めて損はありません。さあ、ジョイコンの画面に向け集めまくってください. You'll get a 1-up with 50 star pieces, and you can save them up too, so point your Joy-Con at the screen and gather them star pieces. 画面を直接タッチしても集められます. Or you can gather them by just directly touching the screen, referring to the handheld mode of the Switch. Whoops, I need to realign my cursor. Oh, this is the way to go. There's even a dude blocking it. That's when we know we're going the right way. They have something to hide over here. Oh, like star pieces. Okay, well. Scrap, well, I mean, I played Scrap. That was before I even streamed Mario Galaxy, I think. Scrap, I think I played in like 2021 or something. Plus, I didn't get to play much of it because I was playing the version Carl had that soft locked. That reminds me, you know, that's actually a good cue, Luigi. Now that you mentioned a game that I played quite a long time ago, it's a good time to plug the... And this is going to be delayed for people who are watching with stream delay, but it's a good time to plug the archive command in chat. I don't have very many Nightbot commands active right now because a lot of them became I've been so inactive with Nightbot for a long time that I lost a lot of the commands I had before. But I introduced this new archive command that people can use to visit the YouTube channel. Because there's such a limit on highlights on Twitch, I will be highlighting my most recent broadcasts because they do expire in only a week, and I think that's kind of lame. So I'll be keeping the 100 hours of the most recent Twitch streams available on my Twitch channel. So those will be there for a fairly limited time, you know. But from now on, with the new Twitch highlight rules, the best place to go and watch previous streams, especially ones that, you know, are older and not within the most 100 recent hours of streaming, YouTube is the place to watch them. Every single Twitch stream will be archived there, free to be watched anytime. So go check out that archive if you'd like to watch old Digitsbby streams. I might upload clips there too, just for the sake of having them there, even though there's no limit on clip count on Twitch. Konosaki ni nakama ga isoide hayaku. My friend is up ahead. Hurry, go. Alright, collecting the star fragments, star pieces. Damejiを受けたら、コインを取って体力を回復しながら進んでください. If you take damage, gather coins to recover. And then keep going. Whoops. I almost took damage there. Whoops. That oil, it's too slimy to really run around in accurately. But I think you can probably hit that red part of it to just break through them, right? Alright, one more piece. Right over there. There's a boulder right in front of me that's probably going to hit me. Nope, I outran it. Galaxy seems to be the last thing 4 months ago. The last thing. I'm not sure what that means. Are you saying that the oldest remaining content on my Twitch channel is Super Mario Galaxy videos? Because that might be true. It would be something in 2022. I think, like, there's a couple humongous entertainment games that are still up. Oh, actually, if you're talking about, like, the most recent platformer I had streamed or something, like, it's true that I highlighted those Super Mario Galaxy streams from 2022 and put them onto YouTube 4 months ago. That is true. You can break through these. Cool. For star bits also. 3D platform-wise? That's in terms of stuff that I've streamed. I might have played 3D platformers on my own time outside of stream, but it's hard to remember. I mean, really in the past, like, year or so, like, I've been revisiting some Pokemon games. And just playing, like, Tetris 99 kind of stuff. You know, like, outside, because I hadn't been streaming and stuff, at least in the past year, I haven't really been playing a whole lot of games, I would say. It's been more of, like, a reading books and watching movies kind of year. But I have been trying to catch up on Pokemon games because I bought the first 3 generations of Pokemon games in Japanese when I still lived in Japan, but had yet to play all of those. So I played I played my Pokemon Japanese copy of Silver when Nick was nuzlocking the Gen 2 remake. But in the past year, I've played Japanese Pokemon Red and Pokemon Sapphire. Had fun with those. I did buy a Pokemon Shining Pearl in Japanese from the eShop, but I've only played it a tiny bit and need to get back to that. I've been kind of debating. I'll probably start my playthrough again because it's been so long since I've been playing that Pokemon Gen 4 remake. I'm kind of debating in my head whether or not to stream that. I might not, just because there are so many other things I'd rather focus on streaming. And the Pokemon game can just be on a my downtime kind of thing, but... yeah, anyway, that's just random anecdote about what I've been playing or not playing recently. As I fight this boss. As you can see, I'm a seasoned pro with this game because I've sort of 100%ed it, but not really, because the actual journey to really, truly 100%ing it starts with tonight's stream. I know saving Starbits comes in handy later, so I might as well just get them while they're around. Alright, I guess we can be stylish and do a... oops. If I can get this right. If I can get it right, man, sheesh. There we go, do a side flip to get the star. Scarlet Violet, I do have... I'm trying to remember which one I have. I think it might be Scarlet. I do have Scarlet, but again, I also only played that one a tiny bit and then got like caught up with other games and never came back to it. So I have catching up to do. I played the first Gen 5 game. I have a copy of Pokemon White that I got back in high school and played at the time. But I never played Black/White 2, but just recently, like at an American store, bought a Japanese copy of Black 2. So I do plan on playing that at some point. You know, pick up Gen 5 from there, and then I do have a copy of Gen 6 that I bought when I was shopping with Nick, and so, yeah. Getting caught up on Pokemon games that I haven't played is something for the foreseeable future, but not really on stream, especially with those, the handheld ones, like the DS and 3DS ones, because I don't have a way to capture those, and that'll just be a thing I do on my own time. Spin, ground pound, and tip. Well, we have 118 more stars we can do that with, so we can be stylish with future stars also. Galaxy de meni suru kira kira shita hoshikuzu o kizuki desu kana? Did you notice the flashy star bits in that galaxy? Are wa star piece to iimashite, wareware chiko no koubutsu iwaba chikara no minamoto desu. Those are called star bits, or well, star pieces. They're called star bits in English, right? They say star piece in Japanese. Those are called star bits, and they're every Starly's favorite, and they're the source of our power. Joy-Con no gamen ni muke, hoshi de pointo shite tottari, hoshi de naratte aite o ZR de utsu koto mo dekimasu. If you point the Joy-Con's cursor at the screen, you can gather them by pointing the cursor, or you can aim and press ZR, aim at enemies and press ZR to shoot them with the star bits. Chokosetsu gamen o tachi shite mo atsumeraremasu zo. You can also touch the screen directly to gather them. He's going to give a tutorial on that. Tameshi ni watashi o naratte star piece o itadakemasen kana? As practice, why don't you feed me some star bits? I'm going to gather these and then fire away. That's right, sonochoshi desu. Omigoto. Kore wa jugyo-ryo to shite itadaite okimasu. Ah, that's perfect. I'll take these star bits as a lesson fee. Teki ni ateru mo yoshi. Anata o skaseta chiko ni osusu wake shite orei o shite murau mo yoshi. So you can Fire the star bits at enemies. Or feed starlies with them. Feed the starlies with them to receive an award. Or sorry, not an award, not a Nobel Prize. A reward. They'll reward you if you feed them. Star piece wa kanarazu ya anata no bouken no tedasuke to naru deshou. Star pieces will be a helpful thing on your adventure. See, we can save without quitting, right? We can only save and quit. I think it automatically saves every time we get a star, though. Just want to be mindful about saving. Somebody's lurking because I got a follower a couple minutes ago. That's interesting. I won't name the person, but they know who they are. Alright, so we have more unfinished business in this galaxy with other stars. I'm gonna get a quick drink of water real quick while this level's loading. Alright, so this level is... what did that title say? Kuishimbo ni negai o komete. Grant the... Kuishimbo. Grant the hungry one's wish. Hydrohomie indeed. Reddit.com/r/hydrohomies. I reference that for people who don't know, that's basically just a Reddit community for people who want to stay hydrated and make sure to drink water instead of sugary drinks. But as with everything on Reddit, people are all cult-like and tribal and weird about it. People very enthusiastically sharing pictures of their water bottles or being fuck soda, I'm never drinking soda again, and so on. And it's not like people are being mean on there or anything, it's just, people are very enthusiastic about their passions on the internet. Or their lifestyle choices. Konosaki ni kuishimbo no nakama ga iru n desu. Yokereba kare no negai o kite kuremasen ka? I think Kuishimbo is the name of those pink, fatter starlies. I don't remember what they call them in English, but my hungry friend is up ahead. Will you go listen to its request? Saki ni iku ni wa, I don't know what to call those. Ao hoshi to kiroi hoshi de mukatte kudasai. Keitai modo nara tachi de sousa dekimasu. To advance ahead, use the point the cursor at the blue and yellow stars, or if you're playing on handheld mode, just touch to control. Like so. Let's get those star bits. Whoops. Meant to be strategic with this to bonk these guys with the plant, but I messed that up. But I know if we... Whoops! Oh geez, don't die! That would be ridiculous and embarrassing. There we go. Alright, so we're looking for a hungry friend. I'm not finding him yet, but it looks like this star... What do they call it? I was just reading the text about it earlier. A star... It's a star launcher, but I forget exactly what it's called. Star pad? I don't think it's a star pad. This is the friend we're looking for. Hello, friend. Kirarin, Kirarin, ne ne, soko no hito, star piece motte nai? Sparkle, Sparkle. Hey, you there, got any star pieces? Star piece tabetai na, ippai, ippai tabetai na. I want to eat star pieces, lots and lots of star pieces. Kirarin, Kirarin, star piece hoshii. 100 個食べたら大変身. Sparkle, Sparkle. I want star pieces. If I eat 100 of them, I'll transform bigly. I'll big transform. Waku waku, he says. We can waku waku all he wants, but we only have a little more than half of the star pieces he needs, so we need to fight more dudes. I think if we bonk Goombas, we get star pieces, and if you jump on them, you get coins. We're still quite a bit short. I think we can leave this area and come back. There's like another... Oh, well. Just about to fill our star piece quota here, actually, but there's like another area you can... Oh, well, I was supposed to take that star launch, I think. Right? There's like there's a different area I can go to here. I think if I ignore this and land here. Oh, well, I actually just got all the star pieces I need, but might as well grab extras, I guess. There we go, that's a lot. Okay, now we have a huge surplus. We can definitely feed our friend now. Alright, hello friend, I have returned with the star pieces you seek. And he's saying waku waku. Oops, wrong button, ZR. There we go, so fat, like Nintendo Land, Candy Police. Kita kita kita! Onaka ippai! Ja, harikitte itte miru yo! That hits the spot. I'm feeling so full. Alright, here we go. Henshin! Transform! Atarashi Hoshi, but it's written as Wakusei, but it's pronounced Hoshi. This game is being awfully creative with the Japanese language. You discovered a new star is born. A star is born, a planet is born. Quite an interestingly shaped planet. Oops, just in my desk there. Sorry if that was loud on mic. Think about playing with motion controls when I'm right in front of my desk. That's right, I can use the motion controls to clear the spikes. Poor ears! Hello, Paragon Greninja, welcome! You're watching Super Luigi Galaxy. I was wondering if you'd tune in. Are they still conscious when they become planets? I guess, you know, there are perhaps some folk cultures that believe that planets are like living sentient beings. You are a mod here. Welcome. You've been in mod retirement for a long time, Justin, but you're back. You have so many responsibilities as you watch my channel. Justin, I think if I recall, I actually made you a mod totally spontaneously during a Mario Galaxy, or not Mario Galaxy, during a Super Mario RPG stream because I was getting spam bots, and you insisted to be able to stop them if I gave you mod powers. And so that's how it happened. Just completely spontaneously during a stream. But nowadays it seems like Seribot might take care of that for me, because I did get what seemed like a big follows type message. during my last stream, and SiriBot just immediately banned that account without me having to do anything, which is kind of nice. But I also find it funny and get, like, sort of sarcastically excited when I see big follows bots like that, especially if it's been the first time in a while. Luigi Galaxy enjoyers, of which I'm a new one, because as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I've actually never played the Luigi mode of this game before. Like, I've 100%ed the Mario playthrough of Mario Galaxy, I think 3 times, including the stream playthrough I did 3 years ago. But every time I just came back to replay Mario Galaxy, I just start again from Mario instead of playing this game mode. Where is the... how do I enter this again? Is it... not ground pounding. There's like a hole somewhere, right? Oh, yeah, right here. Or finish a Galaxy game. Oops, yeah, I relate to the whole not finishing games thing. I was just saying earlier about me not finishing Pokemon games, which I need to do, Justin, because I need to... I might just restart from the beginning on my Gen 4 remake playthrough, but... I gotta load up Shining Pearl and continue my playthrough in which I named my rival Justin. Because you were actually kind of playing that game at the same time at one point, but then I got distracted and you got committed, and that was a really disorienting combination. Do it, you say. I think Luigi might run and jump slightly differently, but the controls feel pretty much the same, and I'm noticing the Luigi playthrough doesn't really have as much focus on story compared to playing as Mario. Like, there's no Bowser present at the beginning of the game or anything. The game kind of gets more to the point, as if, like, the point of the Luigi playthrough is for players who are already familiar with the game to just kind of go back in and play the levels without having as many cutscenes. Yeah, Persona 3 Reload. I would try to watch your Discord streams if you start streaming again. Plus, I mean, you know, now that the move has happened, like, I'm a little bit freer to join your Discord streams as long as I don't have anything really going on that evening. Because I don't have to worry about, like, household interruptions. Plus, I can afford to stay up slightly later on weekday evenings nowadays because I don't have to get up quite as early for work nowadays. So yeah, do it, is what I'm saying. It was kind of a tragedy, I guess, what happened to my Persona 3 Portable playthrough, but man, it's just like, the game was frustrating me, and I was kind of enjoying the whole playing the game one day at a time thing, but like, it came as a sacrifice to doing other activities in my evenings and stuff. Like, I'm kind of at a point in my life where I have too many adult responsibilities to really consistently be able to play a video game every single day of the year while also, like, doing a write-up about it. So yeah, it just wasn't really meant to be, I guess. Alright, there's that star. We couldn't backflip into that one. You can record and your friends can be heard. That's good, because I always found it kind of, like, kind of awkward that in your previous archived recordings, like, you would be the only audible one in a conversation and you'd just be hearing, like, a really one-sided convo. Which I guess really gives those streams a you had to be there feel to them, but it's also nice to truly be able to archive everything that was going on. I should make a shout-out command for your YouTube channel, I guess, at some point. If you would like it to be shared, I guess, Justin, I can do that at some point. Because speaking of YouTube channels, might as well plug it. Digitsbby Archive over at youtube.com/@Digitsbby Archive. Also, hello, Nick. Welcome. Welcome to Super Luigi Galaxy. Nick, as I was saying at the very beginning of the stream, the reason why I'm playing Super Luigi Galaxy is because all those years ago, I said I had 100% in Mario Galaxy, and then you told me no, I hadn't, because I hadn't played this mode. And it's been haunting me for years, man. Alright, we've discovered a new galaxy. But we still have unfinished business in the Egg Planet Galaxy, so we'll finish up that one. Yoshizawa Leave, is that a thing? いやはや、お疲れ様でした。おかげで新しいギャラクシーを発見できましたぞ。Wow, great work. Thanks to you, we discovered a new galaxy. こうやってパワースターを集めていけば、見える範囲が広がり、やがて敵の根城も。As you gather more power stars, the range of galaxies we'll be able to find our how do I say this? Our range will increase, and soon enough we'll be able to find the enemy's fortress. Got to experience the final star. I don't know what that means, because I don't even know how Super Luigi Galaxy really differs from the Mario mode. There's probably gonna be some hidden secrets, or it's gonna get brutally difficult at the end or something. Alright, we'll go ahead and keep going to this galaxy, and it's coming up on 10 o'clock. I've been playing a little over an hour. We'll see how this goes, if I make this the last star of the evening, or if I'll do maybe one more after this. UFO Kantai no Otakingu. Something about a UFO. A UFO ship. Testing WWE updates. That's where you can build your own wrestlers and make them fight, right? That reminds me that, speaking of just games on that topic, I at PAX, just while kind of killing time with Carl, we were playing Punch-Out on a NES Classic for a bit and having fun with it. I was like, man, I should play that game a bit more. I didn't realize though that I checked the games list, and that Punch-Out game is actually not on the Japanese Famicom Mini I have. That was an NES Mini exclusive, which is kind of a bummer. But Nintendo Switch Online has Punch-Out, so I could play it on that mode. Just Carl and I were killing time playing it for a bit, having fun with it. We were playing Punch-Out because we were waiting for Nick's 10 p.m. Halo tournament to really get going. We had a lot of time to kill before Nick got to play his tourney round. Build Tom Nook and make him beat people up for money. An evil landlord. Animal Crossing should make a comeback soon enough on the channel. It's been a long time, but I haven't been playing New Horizons in a long time, and I'd like to get back into it again. I've been thinking about, just revisiting some of the holidays, or at least the most fun ones. Could maybe do Halloween or something like that. Actually, Halloween though, it might not be a good idea to play Animal Crossing on Halloween, because neighbors might be trick-or-treating, and there'd be interruptions that could maybe even be heard in the background, or I'd have to go feed kids candy, so Halloween might not actually be a reliable day to actually be able to sit around in the evening playing video games in my room. There was at PAX there was a Halo tournament, James, and as usual, I know they usually have tourney games at PAX in the same schedule. Halo's one of the late evening games where it starts at 10 p.m., but they fall so far behind schedule that, for example, in Nick's round, he didn't get to play until, after 11 p.m. It was pretty ridiculous. Just tell kids they don't get candy? Well, then they'd trick us, man, and we don't want that. But yeah, it took so long for Nick to be able to play his tourney game that Carl and I played both a little bit of Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation Classic they had, and Carl played some Mario Kart Wii, and we played Punch-Out at NES for a bit, and then Nick still hadn't started yet. It was pretty crazy. Let's see, where do I go to? This is just the way through. So I've been talking so much, I haven't really been paying attention to where I'm going in the video game. Oh, there's a launch pad up here. This could be the way. Stream on the 12th with a buddy. Yeah, they have these collab stream things now on Twitch, don't they? Those look interesting. It's stream together or something like that. What the? I'm stuck. There we go. Experiment with the crowd sign with retrobound image. Oh, like in WWE, I see. Where people hold signs in the wrestling arena. National Video Games Day. I didn't know that exists. Interesting. I mean, I might stream this again tomorrow. We'll see. I've been thinking about it. Friday evenings, if people are free, tend to be an evening in which I can play a bit later and people can watch later. So, we'll see. Let's see, what am I up to here with these chainless chain chomps? There's a pipe. Every day is a national something, that is true. It's probably, yeah, you get a Starman. I'm invincible, I know that much. I don't need a tutorial on that. And if I think whoops. I can get through the pipe, I think I can beat these chain chomps and get something. Yeah? Oh no, they're just worth a lot of star bits, that's it. Okay. I thought you'd get something special. More special than a bunch of star bits for taking down those chain chomps. Oh, is this a... Is it really an aim the bullet bill puzzle? Oh, that's pretty early for this. Like, these are kind of... As far as Mario Galaxy stuff, a bit technical. To aim the bullet bills at the shield. The slow blade penetrates the shield. I know that quote because I'm a Dune dude. Oh, you didn't even need the bullet bills for this. Never mind. Doesn't have National 4 Asterisks Day? Yeah, I guess Japan wouldn't have National 4 Asterisks Day, Nick. Japan is better national everything? Alright. We're gonna fight these dudes with their own fruits. Oh, hello, Toad. What are you doing in there? Omigoto, saki e sogimashou. Great job. Now hurry on ahead. Is there anything I can get up here? Whoops, didn't mean to... Ooh. That was close. Another launch star. Galaxy does have a lot of bullet bill puzzles. I think mostly in later levels, though. And, like, more optional ones. There is a boss fight that I think you need to use that strat to defeat the boss. Konosaki wa kanari kiken desu. Pinchi ni nattara ashimoto no hikari ni star piece o atete kudasai. Up ahead it's really dangerous. If you're in a pinch, fire star pieces at these lights on the ground. So sureba koin ga deru nori tairyoku o kaifuku dekimasu. If you do that, you'll get coins which you can use to recover your health. I already have 3 out of 3, so all good there. That sounds like there's a boss up ahead. Like this one. Alright, we're gonna fight this guy with fruit. Might as well get these star pieces while we're here. Oops, I tried to press Y button, but my spin hadn't been restored yet. Oh, that's right, we had to play some volleyball with this guy. Oops, tried to hit that, but I slipped. Alright, rule 3. First you hit it once, then you hit it 2 times, then you hit it 3 times, and then the boss is over. It's the boss. It's true. Most video games have a the boss in them. It's funny because, I mean, you know, I probably shouldn't be speaking too far ahead, but the origin of that phrase the boss that we're talking about is from Nick's playthrough of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Now that I have the Switch remake of that game, I am tempted to play my own playthrough of Thousand Year Door at some point. A stream playthrough of it, because I love that game. I know that it's already been experienced twice on Nick's channel in 2 different languages, basically. But it's still a favorite of mine, and it would be fun to play it myself on a stream, too. Alright, so we just saved, and this galaxy is done for now, I think, right? Yeah. So, I think, you know, I've been going for almost an hour and 20 minutes. It's getting kind of late in the evening. And I think finishing up a galaxy is the most reasonable place to stop, rather than starting a new galaxy and not finishing it. So I will go ahead and save and quit the game. Go to the main menu. For the nostalgies, Justin's going to play it too. Dude, we'll race you at Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, Justin. Hontou ni yamemasu ka? Are you sure you want to quit? The game asks. I am sure. Alright, the title screen is lying to us. We're playing Super Luigi Galaxy, not Super Mario Galaxy. Thank you, viewers, for tuning into the first stream of Super Luigi Galaxy. It's great to be able to come back to this game again a couple years later. I've had some time away from the game, so it feels fresh to jump into the Luigi playthrough rather than playing it like directly after the first Mario playthrough. It's fun to get into it. It's fun to get back into streaming again. Like, I'm naturally transitioning back into it. Friends are here. People are watching. I think I will most likely stream this game tomorrow, but we'll see. In the meantime, if you're not following twitch.tv/Digitsbby, you should do so. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel Digitsbby Archive. As I explained earlier, I might as well explain it again since some people have been watching. A couple months ago, Twitch decided to change their policies about highlights and limit highlights to 100 hours per channel. I used to rely on Twitch highlights to be able to preserve all of the content on my channel, but that's not a feasible thing anymore with the 100-hour limit. So, going forward on Twitch, because past broadcasts expire after only a week, and I think that's not really a lot of time for people to catch up, I will be slowly deleting from the backlog of oldest highlights and then highlighting the most recent broadcasts so that more recent streams are highlighted and they're available on the channel for a limited time. But I will also be archiving streams right away to the YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel will be the best place that people can go to watch any Digitsbby streams at all. They'll all be archived there. They'll all be organized into playlists too, so people can easily find like the game they're looking for that they want to catch up on if they'd like to do so. But the highlights will be around for a while. That gives people time to make clips and that sort of thing if that's what they like to do. And yeah, let me see if any people are currently playing this game that I could raid right now, if there are friends of the show who are currently streaming. Let's see. There's this one streamer that I raided when I was playing Unpacking last week. She seemed cool. Like, we could raid her again. But let me see also who's playing Mario Galaxy at the moment. Sounds lewd like what are people going on about in my chat, man? I look away from the chat for like 30 seconds and people are really getting flirty, getting digits in the chat, which I guess is fitting. Let me, oh, shoot, my headphones are, well, Okay. The thing is, my closest headphones. I don't feel like going across the room to grab my headphones from my backpack. I've just been playing this game without headphones as I stream. I like to vet streamers before I raid them, just to be sure they seem like nice enough and not like I don't want to direct my channel to like somebody who seems kind of weird. So it's nice to like tune into a stream and see if they seem like a cool or nice person before I stream. So I think actually I will go ahead and raid this streamer Jenny Enjoys again. I raided her when she was playing Unpacking last week because that's the game I was playing at the time, but she seemed like a nice, kind person to raid, so I think we'll raid her. She can become a friend of the show perhaps, or at least for the time being, even though the game we're playing tonight, Luigi Galaxy, has nothing to do with what she's playing tonight, which is Claire Obscure. I don't know what that is, but we will go ahead and set up the raid and perhaps she will remember us. Let's see. I'm trying to think what I should make the raid message because we're not playing the same game as her. How about raid message? We enjoy your stream because her name is Jenny Enjoys. It's wordplay, dude. Very smart. I have an English degree. Huh. So we will raid. Let me set up this raid. Type raid Jenny Enjoys. That is the name of the channel, Jenny Enjoys. She's playing a game called Claire Obscure. I don't know what that game is, but she seems like a nice streamer. She does like her own artwork and stuff. She was really nice and welcoming when I raided after playing Unpacking last time. So we'll raid with the message, we enjoy your stream, Kappa. I think that'll be funny. It'll probably be confusing. We're going to use that raid message. Thank you everybody for raiding. Twitch.tv/Digitsbby, YouTube.com/@DigitsbbyArchive, and I'll see people most likely tomorrow evening, which is the same around the same time I stream tonight for more Super Luigi Galaxy. Thank you, good night, or good day, depending on where you live. Digitsbby.